Welcome in, everybody, back to another episode of the Nintendo Rewind podcast. My name is Cody Christian. I'm joined by my co-host in the final destination, Chris Becker. We are rewinding and recapping last week for Nintendo, and really not, honestly, because Nintendo's not giving us anything to rewind or recap. I mean, I'm just going to be completely honest. This is a slow news month. Like, I don't understand why, like, Nintendo in the middle of the holiday doesn't, like, say something about their stuff. Like, their stuff, like, they could make more money. I'm not an analyst. I don't know. I don't get paid enough to care about that. But, Chris, how's it going over there flying through space in the Final Destination?
You know what? I'm out here. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to live my life one day at a time. I'm trying to live my life on the edge. I had a bit of an adventurous week. How about you? How was your week?
My week was boring for the most part. Like, I didn't do anything. Like, I mean, I did stuff. It was Christmas time, but like for the most part, like we didn't. But okay, let me backspace just a little bit. My kiddos got sick, so I didn't get to go see my family for Christmas because we were going to go on Christmas Eve. That's why we took Christmas Eve off. We didn't stream that night. So we didn't get to go do anything on Christmas Eve. We did Christmas. Kids had a great time. Kids had a fantastic time. They had tons of presents to open. But for the most part, we didn't do anything. Like, we just were around the house. Like, it was fine. It was totally good. I had a great time being just around the house. But other than that, nothing really went on. But you said you had a harrowing week. What happened with you?
No, I didn't say harrowing. Please.
Cody, please. I'm sorry. Jesus.
Cody, please. Cody, please. I'm just trying. I'm trying to get more adventurous with my food.
Well, I mean, that's pretty harrowing.
It could be.
What did you eat?
So I wanted to try something that I normally wouldn't try, but I was trying to like mix and match foods, kind of like what we're gonna do today, where you just take things and mix them and match them. Things you wouldn't think to mix and match. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
And so that's what I did. I got out the oven, and by got out the oven, I mean I put this in the oven. I made some corn dogs. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to corn dogs.
We're already getting really adventurous. They don't.
You know what? That's right. And I dipped it in some melted chocolate, because I thought, why not try it? And never going to try it again.
No.
Let me just.
I mean, I get it. Like, I've been there. I've been like, you know what? I'm just going to try this thing. I'm going to see if it's any good. No. The bleh. I can already tell you that wasn't going to be good.
How could you? Where were you when I was? Oh, that's right. You were big timing me.
I was not big timing you. We played games last night.
Last night we played. Yeah.
For like the first time in over 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you've been big timing me.
No, I've just been so tired. The last time we played games, I was already tired. I was already exhausted. Let me back that up. Let me say it in a Chris Becker way. I was already exhausted. I was exhausted.
Say right properly.
And
Cody, please. Look, everyone in chat, get your Cody please.
Chat can put their Cody please right back where they found them. But
and then throw them right back at you.
We played Marvel Rivals for like 2 rounds. And the first round we were losing really bad, and I was like, if we don't win this, I'm quitting. I'm not playing this tonight because my brain just was not. I was getting stressed out from it. But we won that one. And then we immediately lost the second round. And I was like, yeah, my heart can't take it. Let's just go play some Fortnite. So we went and played Fortnite for a good long while, just kind of driving around like dummies because there were no missions to do. There was nothing for us to like really push for.
Got about 3/4 through the match before we even saw someone, and I was like, "Oh, that's right, we've got people in here."
Yeah, it was almost like we were playing a private lobby, just driving around checking things out. Yeah. But when we finally found a person, I was driving my car up a mountain. We were gonna go up there and try to get him. Chris jumps out. My car explodes. I tried to jump out. As I went to jump out, I got launched way up into the air, and I'm like, Chris, I'm dying. And you're like, why? You aren't even here. How are you dying? And I'm like, Chris, I'm going to die. And you're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I am flying through the air. I still haven't landed. I don't know what happened. That game glitched out. It was so hilarious. That was so good.
Yeah. You sent me that video. We had that great memory. And then what happened?
I disappeared from the face of the earth for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Hey, we did a podcast together last week.
That's true. That was like the only time we talked last week. Yeah,
Christmas really did us in.
I talked to Courtney more than I talked to you.
You probably did. I'm sorry. Yeah. Did you want me to apologize publicly? Is that what's going on right now?
Absolutely not. We're just moving on.
No, I'm not. I'm staying right where I'm at. I'm being crucified. I'm a martyr. Can we get some shame in the chat, please?
Shame.
Oh man, no, it's been crazy. It's been crazy, and at the same time, I've done nothing. But I haven't caught up on sleep. I'm so exhausted, and I don't understand why. But Chris is too. His character can't move. That is true. You're staying right where you were at. Your character can't move.
I can't. My character can't.
I don't know. I think your character is moving. You're like permanently moving in space.
That's true. I'm very much just chilling. I'm flying. That's why my one
It's your Superman pose.
Yeah.
Speaking of Superman, did you watch that trailer?
I did watch the Superman trailer. What did you think of it?
I really liked it. I think it's going to be good, but I think I'm in the vast minority of people who don't think, like, there's a lot of people that are like, this doesn't look good, and I think it's like a lot of people who are like Snyderverse followers and fanboys that are upset that it's no longer Henry Cavill.
I'm punching the air because I'm happy to be here with Cody, finally getting to spend time with him after he's been big timing for 2 weeks. But yeah,
Sorry. Oh my God! Let's talk about Superman.
yeah, we'll get back there. I thought you said you weren't going anywhere.
No, I'm not going anywhere now.
Superman. I like the trailer, but there's like a million characters.
Yeah.
I'm already annoyed that I'm gonna have to watch this other show to because it like takes place before.
What other show? Creature Commandos?
Sure. Yes, that's it.
The cartoon?
Yeah, because those some of the characters are introduced there, and some of the stuff that happens there is the reason why stuff is happening in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you know what? Just let me watch the movie I want to watch and not have to watch every other movie before it.
I mean, you don't have to be the completionist like that. Like, if there's anything that I think we can say for James Gunn is he knows how to handle an ensemble cast. I think it's gonna be fine. Like, I think it's gonna be totally okay.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say something else about it. I've been losing my place a lot with my mind. I don't know why. I don't like it. I also my head is messed up. I'll tell you what. I was reading a book, and by reading a book, I meant someone was reading it to me in an audio book.
The best way to read.
Mm-hmm. And I was listening to it. I really messed myself up because I was listening to it at like, I think it was like 1.7. I started at 1.2 and then moved it down to 1.7 speed.
Oh my God. That's how you listen to books? Is that like super speed too?
Yeah. Two, you know, because they read it really slow. Like if someone's reading a book, they might be reading it faster than 1.0 is reading it. Like they're going to pass, you know? So sometimes I was just like, let me speed it up. But the problem is, here's the problem. I got an internal dialogue, and I'm like, for somebody that overthinks a lot, it's mainly because I'm sitting in my head talking to myself all day long. But the problem is, for half of the day yesterday, and then some of today, because I listened to more of it today at 1.7x speed, my internal dialogue then goes to 1.7x speed, and it kind of makes me dizzy and like gives me like sensory overload, and I don't like it. And,
I can feel that.
I'll probably listen to it again tomorrow at 1.7x speed because I mean, I've only got 4 more hours of it.
Oh my God. What book are you listening to anyway? What are you listening to?
Listen, I'd rather not say. I think it's called The Boyfriend or My Boyfriend.
What is this? What is this?
It's called. It's now. Hold on, before you start judging me.
By Frida McFadden.
Yeah, that's it.
A
Yeah,
dark story
boyfriend.
About obsession. Hold on, hang on.
Hold on. Are we?
Hey,
Okay.
show more.
Podcast.
No,
right.
we're now the book podcast. Suddenly, it is a dark story about obsession and the things we'll do for love. New York Times. Hang on. What does it say? Synopsis. Sydney Shaw. Like every single woman in New York has terrible luck with dating. She's seen it. Men who lie in their dating profiles, men who stick her with the dinner bill, and worst of all, men who can't shut up about their mothers. But finally, she hits the jackpot. Her new boyfriend is utterly perfect. In bold. He's charming, handsome, and works as a doctor at a local hospital. Sydney is swept off of her feet. Then the brutal murder of a young woman, the latest in a string of deaths across the coast, confounds police. The primary suspect? A mystery man who dates his victims before he kills them. Sydney should feel safe. After all, she is dating the guy of her dreams, but she can't shake her own suspicions that the perfect man may not be as perfect as he seems because someone is watching her every move. And if she doesn't get to the truth, she'll be the killer's next victim.
Yeah. So.
I mean, no judgment.
Listen. Okay. I can tell there's some judgment.
No, I said the words no judgment, so I'm not judging.
Listen, we listen and we judge. That's what we do.
I should have never left Chris to his own devices. Instead, if I'd just kept playing video games with him, he wouldn't have be reading smutty romance novels about murder.
Well, hold on a minute. The only smutty bits are about the murder parts. They kind of
Dude, hold on. Did they romanticize the murder?
They romanticize well, so far I'm only 26 chapters in, but
I'm only 26 chapters in. God.
They kind of like romance like the like violence, and it kind of reminds me of the way like some of the characters talk kind of reminds me of that show You.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah.
And the way he talks, yeah, kind of reminds me of that.
I can get behind You. I haven't watched any of it. I mean, well, let me backspace a little bit. I've watched portions of it because the wife watched it, and then I would like walk into the room and I would get sucked into the episode she was watching, but I hadn't watched anything prior, and I just didn't care enough to continue watching after.
But you'll watch whatever What If.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch What If season 3. It's Marvel. Ugh. It's bad. I'll agree with you. We did finish it last night. No spoilers. The last two episodes are really good. The best part about it
is it's done.
You know what?
Don't have to watch anymore,
you know what? Thank you, Chris. Thank you. And also, big thank you to our members over on NintendoRewind.com. If you would like to support the show in a more direct way, you can sign up now at NintendoRewind.com. Every bit of support you give, no matter what the tier, or if you end up purchasing any of our merchandise, every dollar spent goes to help produce this show and help support us. Alternatively, if you're watching live and you're here on Twitch, you can type !member in our chat and it will provide a link. And there are also links available in the description over on YouTube. Please take a look there. But I would like to thank our gracious, generous, amazing supporters, Calamity Nolan, Sierra Christian, and Shiny Bird, for supporting the show. We're going to get on to the main topic now, and we'll catch you right after this jump.
Live on YouTube.
Yes, we are. Yeah, we are. I'm watching it on YouTube. What do you mean?
I'm on YouTube and it's not live for me.
What? Now I've got to go look. What an interruption. Hold on. Let me go see. It says on the YouTube we're live on the stream that I'm looking at. What is going on? Why are we not live? I hit go live. We're live. I commented. I went and chatted on the go live. Interesting. Maybe YouTube's broken. Anyway, who cares about YouTube? We're here for Twitch. We're doing Super Smash Bros. Superfight. We did this episode, Josh and I last year, did an episode very similar to this. I formatted it a little differently. R.I.P. Josh. I formatted it very differently this year than I did last year because I learned a whole lot of new things about how to control OBS and how to make things do the things that I want them to do. And so I've programmed it to where I press a button and it gives us all of our stuff and looks really cool on screen. If you're watching it, you get to see that. If you're not watching it, don't worry. We're going to describe for you what we're seeing on the stream. But essentially, in Superfight, you get 3 cards. Each player gets 3 cards. Okay, it is going to be one of the Nintendo Super Smash Bros. Roster characters. The second card that you will get is going to be a weapon or an ability for that character, and the third card that you will get is going to be a flaw for that character. And then finally, we're going to have a location card. And then what Chris and I must do is debate who would win in that fight. Now, the cool thing is if you're watching this live, and if Chris and I can't come to a consensus on who would win in said fight, we're going to throw it out to the audience to help us decide via polls. So get your all's Nintendo Rewind channel points ready, our coin, and be ready to vote in those polls with our coin. But Chris, do you think you're ready? Are you ready to do this?
I think I'm about as ready as I'm gonna be. I'm excited.
All right, let's do this. It's gonna be a ton of fun. Just as an example, you can see this here. This is the test round. What it's going to look like, but Charizard. But there's 100 of them, and Charizard is a fish versus Samus with super strength, but just ate a full lunch in a tiny rowboat. And I think Chris and I can both agree that Charizard, as a fish, on a tiny rowboat, probably wins, especially if there's a whole school of them floating by.
Yes, there's a whole school, yes.
Well, I mean, there's 100 of them. There has to be a whole school of them floating by. But that's what this looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and hit refresh. We have 60 characters, 60 weapons and abilities, 60 flaws, and 20 locations that these fights can take place in. Mel, it is not Tuesday, it's Monday, but tomorrow night is New Year's Eve, and the wife and I have made plans with some local friends to go and hang out. So we had to move the show to Monday because I wouldn't be here to do it on Tuesday. So we're doing it a little bit early. But thanks for being here, Mel. So Chris, I'm going to go ahead and hit refresh. My cards are going to pop in first, and then your cards are going to pop in second, and then the location will pop in. So let's do this. I have Simon Belmont with a portal gun, but he thinks he's Santa.
Okay.
Versus Mario, who can become Super Saiyan.
All right.
But he's blind.
Oh, okay.
In a tiny rowboat. It popped back up again. So it looks like we're going to be in a tiny rowboat this go around. All right, Chris, you've got your character. Make your case. How does he defeat me? How does he defeat Simon Belmont with a portal gun who thinks he's Santa?
Okay, well, here's the thing. All right.
Uh-huh.
Simon Belmont, sure you got the portal gun.
Mm-hmm.
But
you've got to assume that they also have their base abilities, whatever those are. So their base abilities. Mario can jump really high, and Mario can jump really high.
The whip and the portal.
Yeah,
Mario
yeah.
Can jump. He's got the uppercut.
Yep, he got uppercut. He can make a cape. He can go Super Saiyan, but he's blind.
But he's blind, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And I don't think Simon Belmont has enough chi to be detected. So
here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you're gonna think you're Santa. You're just gonna be walking around that boat saying ho ho ho.
That tiny boat. Boat. There's nowhere for me to go.
You're gonna just be in that boat saying ho ho ho, and I think, in my version of Mario,
mm-hmm.
Now this could just be a conspiracy theory, but he's going to be a little bit like Stevie Wonder, and he can see a little bit. And
he can't see a little bit. He's completely blind. Already cheating. And also, I think Stevie Wonder is also completely blind, you weirdo.
Okay, well, listen. You don't have to pull it up right now, but there's photos of him out there taking pictures. Okay?
With what?
A phone.
Him taking pictures with a phone?
Yeah.
Well, blind people can take pictures, don't mean they can see them.
Well, how's he know what he's taking a picture of?
He doesn't need to know. It's just the person he's sending it to needs to know.
He can. Okay. Describe to me what I just am seeing right now. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, Mario easily, handedly wins. I mean, he can go Super Saiyan. You just got to swing around. If you think you're if Simon thinks he's Santa, he's probably going to have like bells. He's going to be calling for Rudolph. He's going to be calling for Dancer and Prancer, Comet and Cupid. He's going to think with his whip that he's on Prancer and Dancer and Comet and Cupid,
Here's my argument though. Mario's on the
Well,
naughty list. Mario's on the naughty list for sure. Like he's on the naughty
okay,
list.
well,
And Simon
just
can
because-
freaking see. I mean, granted, we're in a tiny rowboat, right? So like Mario and Simon are in a tiny rowboat. There's not really a whole lot of places for him to go. Like the dude has a chain link whip that he can't like. That's not like swim necessary. You know what? I think Mario does win. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah.
He's Super Saiyan. He doesn't even need to see. He just needs to Kamehameha once in the general direction. Simon's dead.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
right,
god.
Blind is a spectrum.
This
That's
is
right.
so rigged.
Just like my autism.
This is rigged.
The-
And blind may be a spectrum, but for this scenario, Mario is completely blind. It's
It
it's
doesn't
black.
say
There's
completely
no.
blind. It just says blind.
I made the game. He's blind.
He can see it a little bit.
Oh my god! All right,
Ask
you win round
Someone
one.
ask Mario. Thank
Chris, 1 point. You got 1 point. You better keep track of you. You know
I'll
what?
tell you
You
what, it
keep
won't
track
be
of the
my last
points. Can
point.
you do it? Can you keep track of the points?
I'll try. I got 1 point. So far, I'm winning.
But with 1 point, and that's it. All
we
right.
can end the game now if you want.
No, I'm good. We can do this for another hour. I have Peach. She has force fields, but has a phobia of the outdoors.
Oh gosh, I read that wrong.
And you've got Captain Falcon with a Green Lantern ring,
Mm-hmm.
but he can't tie his shoes. And where are we fighting? In a library. That's perfect.
Okay,
Okay.
that's great.
So the good news
Okay.
is Peach is inside. So I'm gonna make my case here. Okay. So she has force fields. There's nothing you can do to break through those force fields. They're very strong force fields. And her fear of the outdoors, it's totally fine. She's a homebody. She's in the library. She doesn't care. She's got walls of books around her, like plenty of walls. There's so many walls. She doesn't even know what an outdoors is. So here's my argument. She has the ability to put a full-grown toad into her pockets that are on her dresses. For sure, she has the ability to put Captain Falcon in her pockets that are on her dress. So I think she just pockets Captain Falcon, she keeps him in there, and then she uses him as a body shield. She uses him as a body shield anytime she needs to instead of that toad she's been carrying around. Can't get through those force fields. Just can't do it.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
How many books are at this library that we're at?
I
Quite a
can't
few
get
books.
so many.
Any sort of books you could think of, right?
Yeah.
There's probably a whole outdoor section. Okay.
Uh-huh.
In the library, Captain Falcon, with his Green Lantern ring, he can very easily do something to just take the roof off this place. And
Just destroy the library.
yeah, we're outside now. Look at us go. I'm proud of us. Yeah, Green Lantern. He could either I can use that Green Lantern ring to either disrupt the force field or just make it bigger and put myself in there with you. And then I can take you out that way.
I mean, she's just going to pocket you. She's going to pocket you. She's going to pocket you for later. Use you as a
Listen, I'm
body.
gonna- You use me as a what?
Use you as a body shield.
Okay.
Not
me
use
as
your
a
body. My apologies. I did say
Listen.
use your body. But use your body
That's
as a
after
meat
the
shield is
fight,
what I
yeah.
meant to say.
All right. And then the great news is I can't tie my shoes, so my shoes very easily can come off. I can take them off, use them as weapons.
You're just going to trip over the shoelaces. You can't take off those shoes. Captain Falcon can't take off those shoes.
Shut up. That it doesn't say that anywhere.
I mean, it doesn't. That's true, but he wouldn't take them off. He doesn't want to expose his feet.
We would just be in the bad Smash Brothers where you can trip, you know?
Yeah, it's a smash brawl.
Yeah, definitely Captain Falcon would win. You got the phobia of the outdoors.
Falcon feet. Nolan knows. Nolan's about it.
Yeah.
He's not wearing Crocs.
exactly.
He's wearing his base outfit.
Yeah, Falcon toes. Look at that.
I don't know, but I don't think he would expose those feet. I think he's a man of modest upbringing. He wants to keep the humbleness and the humility, even if his toes do look great. But I don't know. I don't imagine they do because he's been wearing those boots for the last 25 years.
Listen, it doesn't matter. It's going to cost you $50, but he will sell you photos. Of his feet. It
You
doesn't
may
say
not
that
like
there.
it.
It's
You-
in the small print.
You may not like it. Here's the thing. Yes, Green Lantern
No,
ring, you can
no
do
money back.
anything, you can generate anything that your imagination can think of. But her force fields are going to be super strong. She's not going to be able to be taken out just by sheer brute force. You're gonna have to make sure that you plan that move. Plus, Captain Falcon, he has too many call outs for all of his attacks. He has to say Falcon and whatever, and it all just like charges up. It takes too long. So everything that he could throw at her, she's going to be prepared for. And even if you take the roof off of the library, guess what? She's in a force field. It's like she's indoors permanently. Nothing bad can happen to her.
She's got a fear of the outdoors, so the outdoors are out there, and suddenly we're out there.
Yeah, but she's in the indoors of her force field. She's in the indoors of her force field.
The Green Lantern ring can do so much.
All right, we're gonna put up a poll. We're gonna let chat decide, and we're gonna allow coins per vote. All right, who wins? We're gonna let chat decide. Princess Peach or Captain Falcon. And we're gonna do this for 1 minute here. We're gonna let chat decide this one. I know what they're gonna do. They hate me. They love you. It's going straight to Captain Falcon, regardless of what. Yeah, immediately there it goes. Oh man, hang on. I'm gonna vote here. I'm voting. Are you voting?
You're voting?
Yeah, I voted my one vote.
I'm voting now.
Because I can't vote more than once on desktop. Oh my god, it's 12. It's 12 to 1.
16.
God,
listen, I don't know.
How many are you voting?
I only voted with one.
It's just sad. It is sad, Nolan. I don't understand. No, I can't vote more. On desktop, it doesn't let me vote anymore unless I pull up the actual poll on Twitch.
Last time somebody voted a lot against me when it came to the Rotos, you know?
Yeah, I don't understand that. It wasn't me.
After the stream, we can find out who voted.
We can. But I can assure you that it was definitely not me that voted against you, even though I said you were wrong. Good God. All right, 2 points to Chris with 17 votes and 1 vote for Peach.
This is going to be an easy score to keep. I'll tell you what.
I'm going to fight. I'm going to sub in one of these names. It's going to be Cody versus Chris.
Cody versus Chris.
All right, let's get the next round going. Okay, I have Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Can Earthbend,
okay,
but is canceled.
Okay,
don't know why. Probably for dating their students. Versus Ryu with Captain America's shield, and he hates old people. And it's going to be taking place in the Frozen section. Oh, crush female Byleth in the Frozen section. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well.
Oh,
that's
man.
neither here nor there.
That's also not the Frozen section. That is definitely just a supermarket. I see cookies, I see canned goods, I see some chips and some sodas on the back.
We would definitely make it to the Frozen section.
Oh yeah, we would. Okay, here's the thing. Ryu, base powers, right? Versus Byleth, base powers. Base powers, I can reverse time. I have ancestral weapons.
Too bad you can't reverse time and get uncanceled.
I don't know what she did. Again, like I said, it's probably dating the students. That's probably why she got canceled. I mean, it kind of tracks. She does date the students in Three Houses. It's not even a joke. But okay, so she can also now earthbend. So I think ultimately what she does is she turns all the rocks into lava and she melts Ryu completely in lava. I don't even think she has to pull out any of the other weapons or even do the time travel back up 3 turns. Like she's totally good. She just melts the rocks down into lava and then just earth bends the lava onto Ryu and lets it super cool and encases him in the rock and lets him die in there, even with Captain America's shield.
No. Captain America's shield would stop the lava.
It would stop the lava, but not stop the lava from pouring around him. It just wouldn't hit him.
No. Great news. All of a sudden, the earthbender becomes the lava bender.
That's just what happens. You've got Combustion Man, who literally shoots explosions out of his forehead, who's a firebender.
No.
You've got blood benders who are water benders. I'm just saying. And even if Byleth, even if Byleth, hold on, no, stop. I don't see bins. They're all bins. It's all the same. But here's the thing, okay? I do not see a world in which Ryu even gets close enough. At the end of the day, even if she can't lava bend, she just earth bends and keeps moving the ground away from her so Ryu can't get there. He throws a Hadouken. She just throws up a rock in front of it. Blocks it completely. And if worse comes to worse and she has to use her ancestral weaponry powers, like, she's got you. Well, I mean, like, you ain't got no weapons. You got a shield, but like, what's that gonna do? She's just gonna pull out her axe.
Yeah, but here's the problem. There's gonna be so many people anytime she tries to do something and she's trying to focus on something, and she's having rocks thrown at her because she's been canceled. So there's going to be protesters there.
I mean, you're just assuming that there's going to be protesters there in the supermarket. Gen Z is going to be there. They're going to be. It's all down there at the Trader Joe's.
Yeah, they're going to be over there at the Kroger.
There's no danger there. There's no danger there.
They're going to be there with the picket signs. They're going to be protesting the whole fight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there might be some old people there, but I mean, worst case scenario, you throw some earth at me and I just use an old person as a shield.
That's also how she gets canceled, huh? You're using old people as meat shields.
You're just murdering old people.
This is more your fault than my fault. Now Ryu's canceled.
Listen, it's all perspective. Yeah, I definitely think Ryu's winning in the Frozen section.
There's no way. There's zero. Yeah, you've got Captain America's shield. That's totally fine, but you can't. You cannot get close enough to fight me. You can't even throw it to fight me.
Throw the shield at you.
It's just.
I got my fireballs.
I put a mountain in the way. Yeah, you got your fireballs. I put a mountain in the way. It's totally fine. I just continue keeping you at bay. And worst comes to worst, even if I can't lava bend, I just encase you in stone. Period. I put you in a stone prison. What are you gonna do? Punch your way out?
Yeah, Ryu punches him. I mean, if Chris Redfield can punch,
but this isn't Chris Redfield. This is Ryu.
Exactly, it's Ryu, and he's got magic. He's a wizard.
Is he a wizard?
Ryu is a wizard. Yes.
No, hold on.
He shoots fire out of his hands.
That doesn't make him qualify as a wizard. Hang on. Is Ryu a wizard?
Yes, absolutely.
A conversation on Bombcast. Hang on, what was it?
Yeah, Ryu's a wizard. Exactly.
Ryu's too tough and has too few spells to be a wizard. He's more of a monk and uses key abilities. He's the same as most of them, but especially him. Lawful, strict training, unarmed attacks, key. He's a monk.
You know what? If we're going to go ahead and do this, right, then why weren't we looking up things about Stevie Wonder?
Because we know Stevie Wonder can't see.
You said we can't search. He
can't see.
Google can Stevie Wonder see a little bit.
Can't Stevie Wonder see a little bit? Is he legally blind or is he like actually blind? Oh my god!
Bring up the photo of him taking a picture of Michael Jackson's.
Not even sharing it on stream. No, I'm good. Here's okay. So you think Ryu's walking away with this just money in hand, all out dragged out fight? Like Ryu walks away with this. Byleth is a trained warlord. She's been on the field of battle. She's led armies into these horrible fights. Like there's no way Ryu walks into. Yeah, he's a trained fighter, but like you put Genghis Khan up against Logan Paul, who wins? Genghis Khan every day, all day. All Ryu does is fight. He just fights in tournaments.
He fights a lot of people.
Yeah, in tournaments. But he doesn't go to war.
He fought Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Has Ryu fought John? I mean, the Street Fighter movie doesn't count. Are we going with the Street Fighter movie as your example? Because if that's the case, Byleth absolutely wins.
No, Byleth is losing. She's canceled.
There's no way. There's no way. No way. I guess I got to set up another poll here. Who wins?
Just
Listen.
wrote my way, or we might as well just skip ahead a minute.
No, hold
Let
on.
me tell you how this poll's gonna end.
Okay. While they're trying to decide, there's just no way Byleth wins this fight for sure.
Oh, we're trying to decide. Bring up that picture of Stevie Wonder.
I'm not doing it. You give me your reasoning on why you think Ryu actually defeats Byleth in this fight, who can earthbend. God, look at chat. I'm gonna get dusted by chat. That's really what's gonna happen here.
Well, chat knows what to do.
I make this game, I lose every round.
It was your idea. You wanted to play it. You're
I don't want to play anymore. I'm done. Look at 3 votes for Ryu. Get out of here, chat. You all are wrong. Every single one of you. I better not only get 1 vote. There's no way. There's no way.
Is that 1 vote just you?
Yes, it's only me because I can only vote once. And I was like, oh, I'm going to vote. Get out of here. Oh, my God. I'm canceled and we hate old people. That's not even fair. That's not even fair. Oh my God. Well, mark yourself down another one. We're moving on. Next round.
Moving on.
Yoshi. He has wall crawling abilities.
Okay, I like wall crawling.
But he's afraid of heights.
Wall crawler. Okay, well, he's not going on too high.
Versus Rob the Robot, who can change in size.
Uh-huh.
But he can't stop scrolling TikTok.
I mean, who can? Honestly, who can?
In Spirit Halloween.
Okay, well, there we go.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let's hear it. I started off last round. Let's hear your stance. What happens here?
Here's what's gonna happen. It just changes size. It doesn't say what size.
Yeah, you can just change size. Think of it like Ant-Man. You can get big and get small.
Yeah.
But he's too busy. He's too busy. He can't stop scrolling TikTok.
He's going to get real big. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get real big and then just plop down like Snorlax onto Yoshi and scroll TikTok. He's not even going to realize he's suffocating him. That's what's going to happen. Rob handedly wins. Yoshi, it's been nice knowing you. Don't go up too far, because you'll be scared.
What about that Spirit of Halloween? Like, what's going on in there? I think what happens is Rob tries to, but Yoshi puts on a different Halloween costume, and Rob's not sure who it is because he wasn't looking. He couldn't stop scrolling TikTok, and so he ends up landing on old people and killing them, and then gets canceled because they're like, oh, those stupid millennials and their TikToks. They can't stop looking at it. The boomers hate him.
Here's the thing. Rob's going to get really big, okay?
Uh-huh.
He's going to get huge, okay? Yoshi is going to be hitting him over and over again for months until
you can't tell me what Yoshi's doing.
TikTok away, okay? And then
you can't say what Yoshi's doing. Yoshi may not be doing it.
Then Rob won't be able to watch TikTok, and he'll have no choice but to just fight you. Also, here's what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
This is how Rob's going to win. And you can thank me later. Somebody's going to be in there watching this fight. And they're going to be live streaming it to TikTok. And so he's going to be watching the fight from TikTok. Okay, loophole. And this is how he takes out Yoshi.
Are you saying Rob crushes the Spirit Halloween completely in its entirety?
Yeah. Yep, he crushes the Spirit Halloween in the Frozen section.
What about Spirit Halloween? That's not even fair. Rob the Robot shouldn't be causing that much property damage. I don't think he wins at all. It's a lose-lose situation for him. It's a lose-lose situation for him. I think even though Rob the Robot can change size, he's too busy to care. He's busy on that TikTok. He can't stop scrolling it. He doesn't care. Like, whatever.
Like I said,
he's programmed to only scroll TikTok, not fight.
It doesn't say that. It
no,
just says he can't stop scrolling.
He just can't stop scrolling. You saying he's gonna keep scrolling while just getting big and not fighting?
That's true. Yeah, he just gets big, boom, bada bing, bada bang.
I think Yoshi is going to spit up fruit juice all over him and rust him out. Super Mario Sunshine style, just absolutely spewing fruit juice all over Rob the Robot, making him sticky, getting all up in those gears, can't move those gears, can't get bigger because he's too gummed up with too much fruit juice. And he's just gonna rust, and then he's gonna fall apart, and then he's gonna die.
He's gonna rest. Okay.
He's gonna rust. He's gonna rust. I mean, he's not stainless steel.
He's Rob.
He is. We're writing /pick. We are writing /pick at this point, but that's what Yoshi does. I think that's what happens. Yoshi doesn't need to wall crawl. He's too afraid of heights to do it anyway. He just pukes up all the fruit juice he has down in his tummy. He rusts out Rob, and Rob dies. Rob dies of rust and rust-related disease.
When do we ever see Yoshi spit out fruit juice?
In Super Mario Sunshine.
No.
Yes.
That's only the one time. That's an Elsewhere game anyway.
That's not an Elseworlds game. That is a base ability of... That is literally the only other thing beyond jump and flutter jumping that he can do.
No.
Fine, he's gonna throw eggs out his butthole and crack them on Rob the Robot, and there's enough. He's gonna crack eggs out his butthole, and then he's gonna crack those eggs on Rob the Robot, and there's enough moisture in those. And yeah, he can turn into yarn. He can be crafted. He has extra lives. That's base abilities. These are all base abilities. Yoshi's kind of OP when you think about it like that. What's Rob do? Does spin move? Picks up tops?
But we're talking about, you said he has all the moves that he has in Smash Brothers. He does not spit out.
No, I just said all base abilities, period. That's why we said Captain Falcon. I mean, he's got a car. He can drive.
No, you did not say that. You said he has all of his abilities from Smash. That was the rule of the first game. And now...
No, I just said he has all his base abilities.
Fit your Yoshi narrative.
No, all I said was he had all of his base abilities.
Now I see why Byleth was canceled. This is hypocrisy.
Your hypocrisy. Listen, I still stand. I stand by the fact that Yoshi would win this fight because Rob's too busy to care.
Rob would squish him and not even notice.
Doesn't even need to squish. He won't. He's just gonna get rested. And what if it ends in a tie? Rob rusts and dies.
Yeah.
Yoshi
gets crushed under the big...
In the frozen section. In the frozen section. New poll's up.
New poll is up.
Do my one vote for Yoshi that I'm gonna get. I'm just still... I still fully believe with all of the base abilities that Yoshi has, there's no way Rob the Robot takes him out. Rob doesn't have any base abilities that I can think of beyond Calamity Nolan's superpower. In the live chat there. And what else does he have? What else does he have? Spin moves. I guess he can fly a little bit.
That's true. He can fly.
For a moment.
Hover jump.
Mm-hmm.
Rob's got the laser.
Yeah, he does have a laser beam. If he uses it. You know, like I said, he's too busy scrolling TikTok.
Well, he could use it and not even realize it.
Blast through his phone and then ruin his whole... Oh my God! You contributed channel, but you cheated. I'm not giving that to you. No.
I only contributed too. It was a tie.
It was a tie. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go Google flip a coin. Hang on. Let's just ask Siri to flip a coin. Let's see if I can get it to do it.
Yes, somebody to flip a coin. Yeah.
Hey Siri, flip a coin.
It's tails.
Wait, you didn't even... Neither one of us picked head or tails.
I didn't. So what? I'll tell it to flip, and you pick the side.
Okay.
What do you want?
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
I'm going to go with heads.
All right. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
It's heads this time.
Ah! What the heck? Oh my god, I'm getting absolutely wasted in this fight. Why are all my ones? Why are they so bad? I don't understand. Stop listening to me, Siri. Stop doing it.
Thank you very much. What am I 4-0 now?
Link. He can fly. And he's screaming and bloody. Versus Roy. Let's do sword boys. With telepathy.
Okay.
But he's ugly. And this fight takes place in a hot air balloon. Okay, this is easy. This is easy. Link literally just picks up Roy and throws him out of the hot air balloon. That's it. That's all he has to do. He just pushes Roy out of the hot air balloon and it's done. The dude plummets to his death. He can't fly.
Wait, so he does that because he's ugly?
Yeah, he does it because he's ugly. He's like, oh, you're ugly. Get out of here. That's it. It's just literally uggo discrimination.
That sounds like something Link would do. Here's the thing. Roy would use his telepathy to push Link under the hot air balloon and then cause the hot air balloon to just...
That's not how telepathy works.
This is how telepathy works.
No, that's telekinesis. There's a difference. You can't push things and people around with telepathy. Telepathy speaks to the mind.
Yeah, so that's what I meant to say, is that he would tell Link to just jump without flying. No. And that's what he would do. But
Link's not going to do that. He's not just going to voluntarily do that.
Telepathy works.
No,
I don't know if you
it's not mind control. It's not mind control. It's you telling things to the mind. It's communicating via the mind.
He would be so busy with what's being told to his mind that he would forget to fly.
No.
Fall to the ground.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And then Roy would meet up with Zelda afterwards, but she would slap him and tell him to leave her alone because he's ugly.
She'd be like, get out of here, Uggo. Oh man. No, I mean, I'm standing by. There's no way this goes Roy's way on this one. Like, literally, Link has the ability to do whatever he wants because this is in the sky. Finally, I got a good roll. Like, Roy is dead. It doesn't even matter if Roy grabs a hold of Link. Link shakes free and then continues to fly back to the hot air balloon while Roy plummets below. He just dies. And plus, I don't even know if Roy can hold on to him. He's bloody. Like, Link is screaming and bloody. He's slippery. He's slick.
He's a little slippery. Okay, so it turns out you did win one.
Yeah! We don't even got to put it up for poll. I'm pretty sure everybody would agree with that one, too. Oh, man.
Pour one out for ugly old
Roy. I'm Mewtwo, but I have the noisy cricket from Men in Black, and Mewtwo has a Psycho X.
Okay.
Versus Banjo and Kazooie. With money.
Friend leave them a voicemail.
But can only attack if their eyes are closed.
Okay.
Banjo, and it's in the Frozen section again. We're back at the Trader Joe's.
Right.
Oh man, I think here's the thing: Banjo and Kazooie, both of your all's eyes have to be closed. You can't attack unless your eyes are closed.
That's yeah.
What abilities does he have? He can kind of fly a little bit, right? He can run.
He can fly.
He can run really fast if he gets up on that bird backpack.
Go. Yeah.
Yeah, he can go.
Go.
He is a Psycho EX.
Yeah. So here's what's gonna happen.
Your superpower is money, though.
Banjo-Kazooie used their money to pay their Mewtwo Psycho X to come, because I'll tell you what, that Psycho X
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
really messed with Mewtwo's brain and mind, and Mewtwo doesn't want to keep talking to their ex, but they also can't help themselves from thinking about their ex, thanks to their ex showing up in the frozen section. Just in time for Banjo-Kazooie to close their eyes and take out both Mewtwo and the X, believe it or not.
Both Mewtwo and the... I mean, it's a win-win.
Yeah,
it sounds
they get
like.
the money back. Yeah.
Doesn't even matter. Oh, man. I just think it's funny that Banjo and Kazooie's superpower is money. That's pretty much it. Oh, man. No, I mean, here's the deal. Mewtwo, I mean, the movie, he reads minds. Like, he can speak to the minds of every person on Earth. I don't know if he can control them. I can't remember in that movie. Do you remember? Does he control them?
I don't remember, to be honest.
Mewtwo thinks Banjo and Kazooie is a Pokemon and tries to capture it in a Pokeball. He uses, after he captures Banjo and Kazooie in the Pokeball, he uses the noisy cricket to blast the ball and Banjo-Kazooie, launching himself backwards. And that bullet, the bullet explodes so hard in the middle of that frozen section after Banjo and Kazooie tried to hire the Psycho X to come in here. It also takes out its Psycho X.
That's a nice try, but I just don't see it happening.
I mean, he doesn't need to do anything but use Psybeam on him. Like, it's just done. He doesn't even need to use the noisy cricket. I don't even know why Mewtwo has any weaponry. What's the point?
Yeah. There's no way Banjo and Kazooie can't take out Mewtwo.
In any real, did you say there's no way they can't take out Mewtwo?
Yeah, they can't take him out. They could easily take out Mewtwo. They got eggs. They can shoot eggs at him with their eyes closed.
Eggs are the last thing he's ever... Have you ever been hit with a solar beam, bro?
Listen, the solar beam, bowler beam. Yeah, they're grenade eggs. Please.
Even if it was just Mewtwo and Banjo and Kazooie and there were no any benefits period, Mewtwo defeats Banjo Kazooie every day. Yeah, even if Mewtwo also didn't have anything and Banjo Kazooie still had money, Mewtwo still beats Banjo Kazooie every day.
Here's the problem. Mewtwo's Psycho X is none other than Mr. Mime. Okay, so
oh no, he left me for Ash's mom.
Yeah, he left you for Ash's mom. Well, Jigglypuff. You could be Jigglypuff.
It could be Jigglypuff. I don't know. I don't know if there's interspecies dating in Pokemon. Nolan's the Pokemon expert. We could ask Nolan in there. Is there interspecies dating in Pokemon? There 100% is. I mean, beyond Dittos, like Dittos and them, like that's fine. Maybe his ex is a Ditto. That would make more sense to me.
Could be anyone.
Oh, there is that one Pokemon. No, wait, that's not a Pokemon. That's from Pal World. Never mind. That's not a Pokemon.
Pal World?
Yeah, sorry. There's that one.
Are you trying to get a lawsuit?
Beyond egg groups in the anime, Meowth gets after a bunch of Pokemon. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, you know, here's so, but I get to decide the eggs. It's my eggs. It's Mewtwo's eggs. That's my character's ex, and it's definitely not Jigglypuff. I'm gonna say it's a Ditto. I'm gonna say it's a Ditto. I'll give you a little more information. It's a Ditto. What are you doing?
That's fine. Ditto can turn into a Mr. Mime. That's fine.
It doesn't matter. Going straight to Mr. Mime.
I'm not here to judge what you guys did on your off time.
Do I need to put up a poll? Or do
Go
you
ahead,
think
put
this
up
is
a poll.
ridiculous?
I think it is ridiculous. This whole thing's ridiculous that we're
wins?
doing.
Mewtwo versus Banjo and Kazooie. I'm just gonna put B and K. There we go. Poll is up. Let's see what. I'm not even gonna vote. I'm gonna abstain from the vote this time.
You're gonna abstain from the vote.
Yep,
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
abstain. You're
Oh.
only gonna vote once. Is what I'm hearing.
I'm just gonna. Somebody's got to vote. You know, Banjo.
The chat will vote.
Obviously.
The chat will vote. That's what's gonna happen. The chat will vote.
It
Oh my
doesn't look
God!
like the
Banjo
chat-
Kazooie does not win this. There's no way on this earth. There's no way.
Kazooie are winning, and that wasn't me. Just for the record, I didn't do that.
I don't know if I believe you.
You can look it up. What is it with the? You know what? I was about to say something, but I'm gonna sustain. You know, I'm gonna just be reserved. I was.
You're gonna abstain. You're gonna be abstinent. Is what
Yeah.
you were about to say.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, it's a tie. Okay, I didn't vote either.
You
I did.
voted
I did not
in the middle.
vote. I did not vote. I was taking a drink. Okay.
You voted with your other hand. I saw.
I don't have two hands, but I
have
assure
two
you, I
hands. What do you
didn't
mean?
vote. I didn't vote. Mewtwo is inherently unstable, and Banjo Kazooie is a well-oiled team. There's no
Yeah,
way. I don't know who voted for Mewtwo, but thank you. All right.
That was
What
Price here. All right.
what side of the coin do you want before I flip this coin?
It's gonna be heads.
Flip a coin.
Tails.
Yeah! We got another point thanks to a coin flip. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. I'll take it. All right, we're refreshing. Let's go on to the next one here.
Watch me say it was probably Sierra, and Sierra's the only one that voted for Banjo Kazooie.
I got an inkling with telekinesis, but they're in prison. Versus Pikachu, who can airbend, but is married to a Karen in a petting zoo. I don't know. Am I in the petting zoo? Is that the prison that the inkling is in? I'm there to be pet.
And people are just coming up to pet you.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I mean,
Listen, I don't know that there is a stance in this entire universe in which an inkling defeats a Pikachu. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I don't think there's any way that an inkling does beat a Pikachu.
yeah. What would be the most Karen Pokemon that a Pikachu could be married to?
Gosh, I mean, it has to be Jigglypuff. That one would have to be Jigglypuff. If it's a Karen, I've seen Jigglypuff get mad because people aren't even like listening to her songs. Like, and that's it. Like, the drop of a hat, mad. I want to speak to your manager.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm trying. I'm working on my impressions. I say I've got a bunch of
do these on
impressions, but I'm
your
terrible at all
stand-up?
of them.
You gonna do these
Yeah,
in your
I'm gonna-
stand-up?
I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I can do Golem.
That
what
is
can I
true.
do?
Gardevoir does have the haircut for it.
Oh yeah, Gardevoir.
Pikachu is too OP almost entirely. Just from a single tear, turned every Pokemon and human that got turned to stone could turn them back into humans, revived life just from that crying.
That's true. What if Pikachu is married to?
Like,
I could see Ash's mom being a Karen.
Ash's mom could be a Karen, but she's so nice.
Yeah, that's how Karens seem too, until they're not.
No, they never seem nice. They seem stuck up and uppity. I've seen too many of them. And plus, Pikachu can airbend. Although air doesn't really matter to Inklings, they breathe in ink. Like, it doesn't so much matter. It's not like you're gonna suck the air out from around them and
See,
be worried.
She just wants to keep up the facade and to Ash that she's a nice person. As soon as he leaves, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna just be honest with you right now.
Mm-hmm.
My ADHD just got the best of me for a second because I have the stream up, and then I looked at my screen, and for where our stream is, off to the side, I saw someone was playing Ultimate Spider-Man. I was like, I'm gonna go watch that, and then I realized
We're doing a show together. You can't just like leave the show. Listen, I know it's a slow news week, but come on now. You gotta stick around.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm terrible. All right.
I'm gonna concede this one. Like I can't even fight this. Like Inkling in prison. Yeah, I have telekinesis, but like all I can do is move things around with my mind. You're Pikachu who can also airbend. I'm screwed. You're flying Pikachu.
That's true. Also, I got this wonderful watermelon chapstick. Not only does it light up my lips and make them look luscious, but also tastes really good. And by really good, I mean it just tastes like watermelon.
I'm getting ruined here, by the way. I'm Marth with 4 arms, but I'm a pacifist. And you're Wii Fit trainer in Iron Man armor, but is mad, not disappointed. I just want, man, we're on a tiny rowboat again. Why does this one keep popping up? Oh my god. I just I'm Marth but Goro at the same time. And I feel like if my character wasn't a pacifist, that doesn't mean I'm not going to fight back. I feel like first attack is the most important attack going up against Wii Fit trainer in Iron Man armor. Who is also mad, not disappointed. Just to let you know, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. No, I'm mad. I'm not disappointed.
Yeah, I'm not at all disappointed with you. I'm livid.
Yep.
I am very upset.
No. Pacifism does not mean you don't fight back. It just means you don't initiate the fight. It doesn't always mean that you're not going to fight back. Oh, there goes my chapstick. The person who opposes war and actually, I don't know. Vaseline cocoa butter. Gandhi, famous retaliator. Have you played Civilization? Gandhi is a famous retaliator. I think you win this one too. I pretty much have to concede this one. I can't think of an instance where pacifist Marth actually wins this fight going up against Iron Man armor. Even if he wasn't a pacifist, I almost I would have to have the initiating move.
Yeah.
And
Listen,
no other flaw. And no other flaw. Like I would have to have an initiating move and no other flaw.
That's true. And according to Ask Jeeves, many pacifists will refuse to fight.
Yeah, I'm dead.
So
I'm dead in this tiny robot or Tony rowboat.
Yeah,
not robot.
We don't even need you to fake vote for yourself at the last second again.
I didn't vote for me.
We're looking at that one at the end of this.
That's fine. I got Zelda again with the noisy cricket, but she's passing a kidney stone.
Okay. Sure, she's had a lot of.
There's trouble in paradise. You got Link in Iron Man armor.
Mm-hmm.
Is Matt? Hold on. I think I need to re-roll yours because Iron Man armor and is mad, not disappointed came back again. But we're in a hot air balloon again. Let me re-roll yours real quick. Pikachu.
Rolling, baby.
Bulletproof Pikachu. Riding a unicycle.
Here's the thing. You know what? You know what's hard to ride? Bikes. You know what's harder to ride than a bike?
Unicycle.
A unicycle. So he's very talented. He's also bulletproof.
It's a good thing the noisy cricket isn't bullets.
Cricket isn't going to do a thing.
It's not bullets. He's bulletproof, not whatever that shoots.
It's cricket proof.
What does the noisy cricket shoot? What does it shoot? Despite its size, the noisy cricket launches a gigantic orb of energy. It can level a truck or blast through 5 feet of concrete. Even bulletproof glass isn't going to do that. Like it's not gonna sustain 5 feet of concrete.
He's got a bulletproof. He's bulletproof. It's not bulletproof glass. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, he's bulletproof, not giant orb of energy proof. And he's having to concentrate on riding this unicycle.
He's an expert unicycle rider. He probably is great at dodgeball. He is riding this unicycle, okay?
Uh-huh.
And little do you know, but bouncing the wheel on top of your head as he strikes you with all of his attacks. There's no way Zelda wins.
You are not only riding a unicycle, you're riding a unicycle in a hot air balloon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can ride it around the edge.
You can, but Pikachu?
Pika Pika?
No, 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 no. No,
It
no,
doesn't
no,
say
no.
that Pikachu can't ride a unicycle.
But it's a flaw. It is a flaw. He has to concentrate on riding that unicycle.
Yeah.
It's a distraction from the battle.
On passing a kidney stone.
I do.
The only thing that would be more painful than that is
birth. And she's a woman built for birth. She could pass a kidney stone. She'll be fine. She's got a noisy cricket that she just only needs to fire at once. That's going to rip through Pikachu's body.
It won't, because Pikachu's bulletproof.
But bulletproof, but not giant orb of energy proof. And we're in a hot air balloon. You know what? Even better. Even better. Zelda just shoots through the hot air balloon and we both die. We crash to Earth. We die. I don't even have to worry about that kidney stone anymore. We're good.
Luckily, here's the thing. Pikachu knows how gravity works, and that if you jump out of a falling object right before it hits the ground, you're fine. Okay?
There's no way. There's no way. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I'm gonna put up another poll right now. I'm gonna let the people decide this one. I legitimately do believe Zelda with the noisy cricket, one shot kills Pikachu, bulletproof, not giant orb of energy proof, and destroys Pikachu, who's concentrating way too hard on riding that unicycle. In a hot air balloon?
Pikachu's gonna win this one.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I really don't.
Great. We're back at square one.
It was not me. Did you vote?
I did not vote.
I don't know if I believe you.
What are you talking about? Just sitting here.
I can't actually see you. I just see your arm up in the air. That's all I can see. It's a draw. It's a artist's rendition of you. I need one more vote for Zelda because clearly Zelda beats this Pikachu. There's no way Pikachu survives this.
That's what I do the whole time, the whole match. The whole time we're doing the podcast.
Oh my god. All right, well we're going to have to go back to Siri again. So hit me with it. What we got?
Heads.
Heads? Okay. Flip a coin.
Heads.
There's no way! Siri, you're an idiot.
Thank you, Pikachu.
Good God. There's no way. Oh my God. Okay.
Was that 6-2 now?
Yeah, how many? So that's 8 rounds. We got 2 more rounds of this at minimum, okay? Well, we have been live for an hour and 14 minutes. We got 2 more rounds of this, period. Let me just put it that way. No, I'm not going to do Byleth again. We need to get a different name. Byleth with laser eyes, but is also passing a kidney stone. We got to run that again. Welcome in, Cynthia. I need to rerun. I'm going to rerun mine real fast.
Rerun it, baby.
I'm not going to do Rosalina and Luma again.
When did you do Rosalina before?
Oh, wait, I didn't do Rosalina. Okay, you're right. But we did have Iron Man armor and Screaming and Bloody.
Yeah, and I am mad and not disappointed.
All right, well, we can run this. We can run this because it is a little bit closer, okay? And this is a harder fight to decide. Rosalina and Luma in Iron Man armor, Screaming and Bloody versus Link in Iron Man armor, but is mad, not disappointed in a children's ball pit. I mean, it's 2-on-1, and I have to imagine both Rosalina and Luma have Iron Man armor. They both have Iron Man armor. It's 2 Iron Men against Link in Iron Man.
But one of them is Luma. What is Luma doing? Luma's just kind of there. Luma's
doing Iron Man stuff and has magic.
Luma's not doing Iron Man stuff. They have the armor. It doesn't say they know how to use it.
In this hypothetical scenario, Luma definitely knows how to use this Iron Man armor.
Yeah, if Link can take out Ganon and save Hyrule, he can easily take out Rosalina and her 6 eyes.
She's an immortal being. There's no taking her out. I mean, you could kill her. She just gets reborn again. And then she comes after Link, who she kills, and he gets reborn again. This is a fight to the end of ages. Until eons and eons from now, there is no humanity or any kind of life left alive except them fighting until nothing.
Yeah, no. Definitely Link is winning.
No.
Mad. He's mad. He's fighting mad.
He's mad, not disappointed.
You're screaming and bloody, so it's messing with your controls. You can't see what's happening.
Who says she's not bloody because she just ran through Link?
That's not what it says.
I mean,
It's a flaw.
It doesn't say who. Where she got the blood? She is just bloody. She's screaming and bloody. You know what? We got Sin out there coming in and lurking for the first time. Let's let Sin decide who wins this death battle. Who wins this death battle, Cynthia? We're gonna wait.
Just trying to enjoy the show, and you're trying to bring Cynthia in.
I'm gonna bring Cynthia right into this argument between mom and dad. In a ball pit, in a children's ball pit, mind you. But we are making quite a scene. We are. Oh, Rosalina and Luma, let's go, baby. I got a point, Chris. I didn't have to ask Siri to flip a coin.
Yeah, you're on my list, Cynthia.
By a hair. So it's short. It's very tight fight. It's a very tight fight. All right, we're going into the final round of this. You're still going to kick my butt. Like, it is 6-3 right now. There's no winning for me, but
6-3, this last one.
I got Samus, who can become Super Saiyan, but is tiny. Like a tiny Ant-Man, versus Yoshi, who can wall crawl. The same thing you had earlier. Afraid of heights. Hang on, I'm gonna re-roll that because that was the exact same one that I got that earlier. Oh, we're at a carnival though. We're at a carnival. Hang on, I'll re-roll yours. Okay. Shulk.
How do you feel about
Cam Firebend fears the dark.
Oh gosh, who doesn't fear the dark?
Okay, intergalactic bounty hunter versus child who just happens to get gifted a blade.
Before we, well, hold on. That's not what happens. Before we get into this, how do you feel about the dark?
I used to be a lot more bothered by it when I was a kid. Yeah, but nowadays I don't care about it. Like, it doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah. Well, Cynthia, we're not going to you this time. Okay, last time you screwed me over. Okay.
I'm telling you, there's no way Rosalina and Luma, an immortal goddess, cannot kill Link. This is what's happening. Dark is comforting. I'm with you. His ability to wield the Monado. All right, let's look. So his abilities are to wield the Monado.
Mm-hmm.
He has what? Four battle spirits he can use.
He can tell what moves are coming ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
He can go in and change what happened, because he'll see what happens before it happens, and then he can
visions of the future. Monado arts. Use the 5 Monado arts. Increase jump height, air speed, air slash, speed, shield. Makes him the heaviest character in the game. Buster, one of Shulk's Monado arts, and Smash, one of Shulk's Monado arts. Aerial game has powerful aerials, large hitboxes, long hitbox durations, low landing lag. Shulk's up tilt and smash attacks are useful grounded moves. Counterattack has counterattack called Vision, so that's what you're talking about, is visions of the future, and can adjust to them.
Yes. Plus, he's got Firebend on top of that, which really, if you think about it, helps him with his fear of the dark. Plus, so does the neon lights. And he'll have enough time to grab a corn dog from the stand, maybe give it a go, take a bite of a pretzel.
All right, Super Saiyan abilities. And so here's what Samus gets though, and she's tiny. She's very tiny. She could be like a bullet. She could just be a bullet.
Set her on fire.
Super Saiyans have superhuman strength, speed, and durability. They can also react to fast-paced fighters and move across vast distances quickly. So, I mean, yes, while he can react, can he react at the speed of a Saiyan coming at him?
Well, yes, because he would see it coming.
Mm,
Thank you to my special ability.
I don't think that
Seeing the
necessarily
future.
means he'd be able to react to it, though. He doesn't have Saiyan speed. He sees it. He does have speed, but he just sees it. And I think being a Super Saiyan, yeah, I mean, I'm with you, Cynthia, in the live chat. I think being a Super Saiyan kind of
Don't bring
breaks
her into
that.
this.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
She's right, though.
Of course she's right, because she's on your side.
But she's right because Super Saiyans are ridiculously strong.
Listen, Cynthia, love you, but this is your first time chatting. Okay.
I know,
Right as
I
you
know
were
Cynthia
losing.
though. I
Yeah,
know
you know her
Cynthia.
because it's your old account.
It's not
okay?
my no.
And you,
Cynthia is her
first-time
own
chatter.
person and is an amazing individual who clips like nobody's business and shows up at my streams. And a great member over at I Am Tenderly's channel. I don't have time to have alt accounts though. I will say that. Got Golden Great Ape, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan Blue, Ultra Instinct. Like, I don't think there's much that you can do to affect me. I think I destroy you. And it's Samus, an intergalactic bounty hunter who I mean, we've seen Saiyans take on gigantic enemies all the time. If you look at the last movie, Dragon Ball Superheroes, you've got Gohan, Goten, Trunks, Trunks taking on freaking imperfect Cell, whatever that variation of Cell was. It was crazy.
Yeah, but you know what Shulk has done? First, let me say, I have followed Cynthia since I was ragging on them so much.
Shulk's accomplishments. Let's go
Shulk
Google them.
saved the world. Okay.
So did every Super Saiyan ever.
Yeah, but you're going Super Saiyan. You're not a Super Saiyan.
I am a Super Saiyan. Can become Super Saiyan. I can become a Super Saiyan.
You can. That doesn't mean you.
You know
do.
what? Samus kills
Doesn't
Shulk
mean
choosing
you do.
not to become Super Saiyan.
You wish Samus could do that. Tiny little Samus.
Tiny little Samus.
Those little fingers. Those little hands.
So here's the list of accomplishments that Shulk has had. Retrieve the Monado. Learned the Monado arts, injured Metal Face, prevented Dunban from killing Mumkar, reunited with Fiora, whoever that is, I don't remember that part of the story, becoming an Origin avatar. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. But that means nothing. Comparatively to a Super Saiyan, let's throw this up in a poll. We're gonna let chat decide via poll this time.
Plus, Shulk is an orphan.
So is Samus. She gets taken in by the chorizo, the chozo. Sorry,
the
I
what?
had Mexican sausage on my mind.
You can have some soy riso. What are you doing over here?
Chorizo. Samus or Shulk. Go ahead and use your nerd or your coins on it as you see fit, if you have them. This is why Dragon Ball versus any other anime universe is almost no contest aside from reality-altering powers in Superman, apparently. How does this tiny trait fit in? This tiny trait, it is a disadvantage. It is a disadvantage. It makes me small, but I think being Super Saiyan kind of helps combat that significantly. It's 1 vote to 1 vote right now, Shulk versus Samus. We're going to be going to a coin flip on this final round, aren't we? Is that what's going to happen?
We might have to. There might be no other choice if no one else votes.
I'm going to have to snooze these ads. We got 9 minutes until ads are trying to run. Let me hit snooze on these.
This is fine.
Take it up to
This is
15.
The last one, isn't it?
This is the last round. And we don't really have anything new coming out though that we're like super excited to talk about because there's nothing new coming up.
That's true.
Oh my god, we're going to coin flip. All right. So here we go. What side of the coin do you want?
I'll go heads again.
Flip a coin.
Tails.
Yeah! You voted Samus? Also, Cynthia voted Samus, but I ended up winning that one, so it's all good. I have no the vote. Stop the count. The vote's over.
Hold on a minute.
Oh man, I finally won another one, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because in tonight's super fight of some of the most ridiculous battles, which honestly I'd love to see some fan art done of all of these. It'd be so good. Tonight's super fight, Chris ends up taking home the victory with his team of 6. Do you remember who your 6 were that won?
I mean, it should have been all of them, but
No, it shouldn't have been all of them. But you know, who were your 6? What was your team of 6?
it's a great question. Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu won one. That was for sure.
Great question. I don't remember.
It was Pikachu, Pikachu versus an Inkling. Although I claimed Inklings win. No, I didn't. I forfeited that one actually completely because I was in prison.
You voted on Pikachu.
Inkling was in prison. I did concede that one.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Obviously, Samus defeated Shulk. It was obvious to everybody except Chris.
Well, and the person who voted.
Yeah, I don't know who voted
Shulk.
for. I don't know who voted for Shulk. I don't know who that was.
You can look it up.
Well, not always, unless they spent points on it. I can't look it up. Yeah, I can't. Hang on. View results. I can only look at the latest one. No, I can't see who did it. If it was predictions, we could do it. Thank you for the clip, Cynthia. But if it was predictions, we could do it. But we don't have any predictions for that.
Well, the good news is I won.
You did win.
Make my night better.
Do you know what? We should do some Nintendo World Championships NES edition.
We can do some of that. What, you mean right now?
Yeah, right. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. Because you did walk away with the win on this one. It was ridiculous. Guys, there's like no news. There's literally no news. There's a reason there's no news ticker. We were debating on what we wanted to talk about. We talked about earlier tonight, doing like ranking our most excited games that are confirmed for Nintendo Switch in 2025. But like, I looked at the list. I sent the list over to Chris, and I think you and I both agreed. Like, no, these are crap.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of stuff on there, but then I went to look, and it's like half the list says like a vague 2025 or 2026.
Yeah. Like, there's Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, which is fine. Guilty Gear Strive for Nintendo Switch, which is fine. Neptunia Riders Dogus, which I don't really care for the Neptunia series. Cuisenaire, which is from Xseed. I don't even remember what that is.
Cuisenaire is a great game. I played it on... Well, here's the thing. I played it on Steam, and it's nice over there, but I don't know how it will perform on the Switch. It's coming out on consoles
in 2025, January.
2025. Yeah.
Phantom Brave: The Lost Hero looks cool. It's from NIS. I like NIS.
Which I believe that is just like a port of the PSP version or PS4
It is.
version.
It is. Sid Meier's Civ 7. Civilization's cool. Trails, Legend of Hero Trails Through Daybreak 2. Omega 6.
Inazuma 11, you know?
Omega 6 looked really interesting to me. And it's got like that
Omega
cool pixel art style to it. Suikoden, or Suikoden.
Suikoden 2, yeah.
1 and 2 HD remaster I'm very excited for. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition also excited for.
Yeah. Although I don't know that I would get... I mean, you gotta assume that it's going to perform well on the Switch, but...
Xenoblade? Or Suikoden?
No. Suikoden. 1 and 2. But I believe... I think there was something about the Castlevania collection
The DS one?
The DS one. Not running at 60 FPS on the Switch. I forget.
Most things don't run at 60 FPS on the Switch.
Yeah, well.
Atelier Yumiya, the Alchemist of Memories in the Envision Land, confirmed for 2025. Sugardew Island, which seems like ripoff of Stardew Island. The 100-line Last Defense Academy looks really cool. I remember seeing a trailer for that way back in the day. It's from the Danganronpa and Zero Escape creators.
Yeah, but the problem is the games that they make, some of them are good, but then other times it's kind of like how like Platinum Games has like their A team and the B team, so we don't know which team it is that was working on that. But yeah, we got the level 5 games, but those level 5 games, the problem with those is that they're going to, sometimes they come out, sometimes they don't. Like Inazuma 11.
I mean, we've been waiting ages for Inazuma 11.
Supposed to come out this year, and then they got delayed.
Yep.
I mean, we do have Metroid Prime 4. I don't know if you heard of that one. And Pokemon Legends ZA. Shout out to Pizza.
Shout out to Pizza. Professor Layton, New World of Steam. I know you said level 5 games, but I mean, I'm hopeful that I think that one will probably stick a little closer to its intended release time.
Let's hope so, because it didn't even have a date. Last year, and
it still doesn't, as far as I know. Well, they did put a hard date on it, didn't they? Actually, I take that back.
I think it just said 2025.
Little Nightmares.
Yeah, we got Little Nightmares 3, but the problem with that is it's Supermassive Games. It's not the same team that made.
It is different.
So I don't know if it's gonna do well.
R-Type Tactics.
Which one?
R-Type Tactics 1 and 2. If you like shmups.
Yeah. That's true. We got Gex, the Gex trilogy. Shout out to
I totally forgot about that. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake's gonna be fine. I'm not familiar with Lost Helden at all. It has a cool art style to it, but I don't know anything about it. It's got music from Final Fantasy 12 composer, which I don't know that I would necessarily be like bragging about that. Not a good Final Fantasy. Glover, the remake of Glover, which we desperately needed for years.
We've been waiting for it,
Yep. And then there is Sonic Racing Crossworlds that just got announced at the Game Awards. Some game called Off, which has like a beautiful art style to it. But it's more of a indie title. It's coming from Fangamer Productions, so the nerdy video game apparel company, essentially.
Right, and it kind of looks like it's made by somebody that really enjoyed. What's the name of that game? Geez, I can't remember. But it looks kind of like. It's one of the most influential RPGs in the last 20 years, finally coming to Steam. I think this game already came out, and they're like re-releasing it.
Oh, you're talking about Off still?
Yeah.
Okay. They're probably publishing it. Fangamer is probably just like publishing the physical of it. There's a Carmen Sandiego game coming from Gameloft, which, I mean, is extremely hit or miss. Gameloft games are. Cluster Truck, great. Other games that they've done, not so good. Gameloft used to be GameStop's production company, development company, and then they sold the rights to it to just let it go because it was losing money. The Last Ninja Collection, don't really care. Battlefield Waltz, also don't really care. Netherworld, don't really care.
Are you talking about Gameloft? Like, they did like Disney Dreamlight Valley, that Gameloft?
They did Cluster Truck as well. They did, but they have done a whole lot of stuff. Hang on, maybe I'm thinking wrong. Gameloft. I'm gonna pull that up. No, this is the logo. French company.
Undertale is the game I was thinking of. Yeah, I think Gameloft is owned by Ubisoft, I believe, or they were.
They might be now. Asphalt. Hold on, I'm wrong. It was a different company. It was a different company. Sorry, I'm putting slander out there. Oh man, without really thinking about it. Timarana, the Lucky Princess and Tragic Knights, don't care. Mistonia no Kobu, the Lost Delight, don't care. There's just nothing. And the rest of the stuff that's confirmed is all 2026 now, too.
Don't forget about what's it called?
Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinokami Chronicles.
Don't forget about Silk Song.
That's not confirmed. I wish it were. Like, there's just no way to really say like that's coming or that's happening. So we don't really have anything in like the Nintendo Fast Forward this week, because there's literally no releases between now and the 6th that's even like worth your dollars. I can't recommend anything there. And then beyond that, like, it was really hard to kind of go, okay, well, we want to be excited for 2025, but will there be chorizo in Metroid Prime 4? One can only hope. Give me that Mexican sausage, please. But I'm not all that excited for 2025 beyond the main Nintendo titles. Like Metroid Prime 4, I'm excited for. Professor Layton in the New World of Steam, I'm excited for. Pokemon Legends ZA, also excited for. But and Xenoblade Chronicles. But that's pretty much it. 4 games out of the 30 we just named.
Yeah, there's not nearly enough.
Did you close your window?
No, why?
Oh yeah, I'm getting your audio. Your mouth didn't move when you were speaking.
What did it? Is it working?
Yeah, it's working. It's working.
Oh, okay.
But we have ads trying to start up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this and get the links out for the show. If you liked watching what you saw tonight, remember you can catch all of our past episodes available at youtube.com/@the Nintendo Rewind. Visit our website for links to all of our social media pages at nintendorewind.com. And consider supporting the show through memberships on our website, where you'll get bonus content only available there. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. You can catch us live weekly, normally Tuesdays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitch. The last 2 weeks have been on Monday because of holidays. But Chris, where can they find you, my good friend?
You can find me on pretty much Super Nintendo on everything.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you can find me there.
Yep. Go to his link tree.
What about you?
You can find me.
Find you?
NerdWirePlays.com, links to all my social media garbage and everything, but I'm live on Twitch most every day except next week. I'm not gonna be live. I'm not gonna be live on my stream next week because we've got games done quick. I am gonna be doing the Thursday night game and then the Saturday evening Werewolf TTRPG, but I won't be live on my own channel except for Thursday night next week. So, but you'll be able to catch us here. We're still gonna be live, aren't we, Chris?
We'll be live. We'll be here.
Hopefully, there's some news.
Yeah, because there's a rumor. January 8th is the rumor I'm hearing about the Switch 2 being revealed. January 8th, quite a big day. But yeah. So go ahead and we'll be back, next week?
Yep.
Next Tuesday?
We'll be back next Tuesday.
All right, sounds good.
Remember, be kind, please rewind. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. See you when we see you. Peace. We're going to take you guys to a raid too. Go say.